Tim Adams here at the Shakely Athletic Center with UC's wide receiver coach, Blake Rolan. Coach, thanks for joining us at Bearcat Journal. You've got a stockpile full of guys, at least for this year. Next year it changes, but at least for this year. How do you keep that many guys happy?
Yeah, let's don't go to next year quite yet. Let's think about today and tomorrow. But yeah, you know, the good thing is I think they've known since the time we got here. This ball will be thrown to many guys. And they've seen that last season, the season before that. But it's very, you know, this is a little bit of a job for sure. We just got every day in practice. We got to understand we go anywhere. Our concepts, I think, allow a lot of receivers to get the ball. We're not just having dead routes, guys running for no reason. They've seen that. They're just always talking to them about it's all about your production. You don't have to have 100 catches. It's what you do with those catches you have, and they've seen that. We show them what happens at other programs in NFL, and it's about your production. So that's what they got to concentrate on and do their job, and those things will take care of itself.
We're about 10 days from the opener. Assuming that the first play is with 4 wideouts, who would be your 4 guys that would take the field?
Right now, it would probably be Chris, Shaq. It's going to be Max, and either Chiz. I mean, I guess I should. It's hard to know now. We got a couple more days, but you know, probably Mikel, Shaq, Chris, and either Chiz or Max. So
it's hard to pick.
I'm not just going to go 5 wide the first play. Just to get,
Are you moving them around even more than you did last year? When I look, sometimes it seems like you're really interchanging inside and outside guys.
Yeah, I think to expand not only their ability but also ours as an offense, it's good to have them set in the same spot every play. I think Virginia Tech game we gave some guys some issues, and we had Chris and Johnny maybe in at the same time, or having Shaq outside, having Johnny inside, and things like that. You know, Mikel has shown the ability in the slot to do some things. So you can give some guys match up issues on nickels and on safeties, and we've definitely had a chance to move them around a little bit since they understand the basic plays and the concepts, how they can expand their game a little bit.
Like all the young guys you brought in, you've got Braxton Neal has shown flashes of being an explosive type player. Khalil Lewis has certainly been the cream of the crop, but Frank Labate has looked good, and Braden Beard, the walk-on, has also looked good. Let's talk about Khalil Lewis, because I think the other guys were redshirt, but he has a legitimate chance to play this year, correct?
He does. You know, he's got to continue to improve, and we're trying to help him learn the offense, not just one position, to help him have a chance to do that. You don't want to waste a kid's red shirt if he's only going to play a few snaps, but he has the ability, there's no doubt about it, to contribute, I think, early. It's just learning that we can trust him, that the guys can trust him, the quarterbacks can trust him, and other receivers can, and he's definitely dug in and tried to learn this stuff as best he can. He spent a lot of extra time. But yeah, he has a skill set. Now it's just time to put it all together. And for a true freshman to come in the summer and do it, I think he's in the right direction.
You were at Tennessee in 2012 when the Bearcats went down to Knoxville and played Tennessee, and you had an outstanding group of wide receivers there, Hunter being one of them. I can't think of the other kid that ended up leaving.
Patterson.
Yeah, Patterson. Yeah, you had 3 real studs. How would you, when you come to Cincinnati and look at this group that you've inherited here and have added to, how did they compare with your group at Tennessee?
Well, I think we're deeper. I think we have depth more than we did there. But Justin Hunter, I think he was one of the first receivers taken in the 2nd round. Cordero Patterson, 1st round pick, and then DeRick had all the ability to be the 1st round pick. But we have some guys out there that can definitely, I think, do a lot of the same things they can do. And look at like Chris Moore and Kel, Shaq, what he brings. We didn't have somebody like Shaq really at Tennessee. He brings a little bit different dynamic. Those guys have gotten better, from the spring. That was my biggest thing for like Mikel and Johnny, to see them improve on some small things. And I think they've come a long way. And I think, you look at that, are they 1st, 2nd rounders? I don't know, but they definitely have the ability to be up there. So.
Last year when we talked, you told me you were kind of staying awake and sometimes thinking about the future with those 6 seniors all leaving, but you really took a step in the right direction, I think, when you added Jamil Kamara and Avery Peterson from Virginia and LSU respectively. How have they looked so far? I know Peterson hasn't been out here nearly as much as Kamara has.
Yeah, Jamil shows the want to, the desire. That's the hardest thing for these kids to come in knowing they're not going to play, to really get in the playbook. So in the spring, it's not a brand new offense to them. That's what I really encourage them to do. It's going to take maturity on their part. But Avery's shown the ability to separate in the limited time we've had with him in one-on-ones. He can run fast. He's physical. He can catch the football. Jamil is strong. He's got to improve on some things like they all do, but they definitely will, I think, help us for the gap we have to fill next year. They have shown that. So.
And the final question, when we had our 10 questions, with your wide receivers, we asked them who had the prettiest girlfriend of their teammates, and lo and behold, who do they mention? Your lovely one.
Yeah. Thanks for doing that. It actually made her day.
Yeah,
it really did. It made her summer maybe.
Mixer says do not have Chisholm cutting your grass anytime soon, because he was the one that brought her name up first.
No, Chisholm's not. We have definitely. I'm watching him very closely.
And he denied it at first. Even though it's on tape.
Yeah, it's on tape. Can't make those mistakes. But we'll see how. We'll watch Chis and see how he does, and some after practice workouts.
Probably starting Max.
Yeah, I made my decision a lot easier.
Coach Rolan, thanks for joining us today on Bearcat Journey.
Thank you.